Greetings, everybody. Welcome to my channel, Howling out for the House, Missouri. Thank you, Thunder. Today we'll be playing Corpse Party again. Super excited. We just figured out the seal, that whole jumbled up mess last chapter. The Thunder is getting on my nerves now. It's so loud in my headphones. And I'm trying to do my introduction, so shush. So, I hope you enjoy it. Leave the video a thumbs up. Lets me and YouTube know y'all enjoy the content. And subscribe to the Wolf Pack. Always have to have new wolves. And without further ado, let's just get this thing started. I know, Thunder. I know. Thank you. Thunder is saying, hurry up with your intro, okay? Oh, man. I don't remember this being dark. I remember the stairwell being bright, but I guess, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But we do got the seal, because we got those shiny shoes. Went past the skeletons. Oh, I was gonna say, what? Alright, so now we should be going into the girls' bathroom. The protection charms attached to the door have been completely vanished, and is now opening with no difficulty whatsoever. Hopefully y'all can hear me over the music. I know a couple comments y'all were saying that you couldn't hear my voice barely, so hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. It seems unable now, or it seems usable now. Will you be alright by yourself? I hope so. She's an 8th grader. Yeah, I'll be okay. Get to it then. I'll be waiting right here for you. Thanks. I'm not... I'm sorry, guys. Let me do the voices. Thanks. We were just talking. I'm just too excited to play this game. I'm so addicted. Are we him now? Who are you?
Kizami じゃないか
Kizami, is that you really you?
黒崎
Kurosaki, you're alive? You too, man. Are you a sight for sore eyes?
やっと生きてるやつに会えた
Finally,
ぜ
someone else who isn't dead. Isn't dead for godforsaken place that this is. I can't read, I'm sorry. Oh, jeez. I was at my wit's end just now. Let me tell you, outside of this school, nothing else but trees as far as I can see. I thought maybe braving the wilderness, but it's like one of those forests of the lost you see in those video games. Once you enter, you can never leave. So, what the hell is this place, anyway? Dang it. Or dang it all. There are actually, honest-to-goodness ghosts in here, you know? That's just the voice that came out. I think we may be stuck here for good. There is no way out for any of us.
お前
Did you see Misaki
隣の部
in the
屋
next room?
美月
She's
さんが死んで
dead. Yeah, I saw. I just don't know how to handle this. I feel like there's a certain number of dead bodies a person expected to see within his lifetime. And I swear, in this last hour alone, I think I've far passed that quota. Huh? Just yesterday, Misaki dumped her boyfriend after finding out he was cheating on her with 3 other women? Jeez. She's been really down about it all morning. So I sent her the stupid text message during class to cheer her up. She seemed mad about it during the study hall, but then sent me a thank you message at the very next period. I think I was actually able to lift her spirits a little. Now, though, she's gone, killed by actual spirits. I guess it was wrong with those I guess it was those children. Say what? What? Huh? That's what I'm saying! He freaking stabbed him.
お前
Kizami?
何すんだ
What are you doing? He just freaking and stabbed his friend. No! They do better voice acting than me. My gosh! What is wrong with this dude? He killed her, confirmed. I knew it. He is way too old to be a high schooler. It doesn't matter if you're killed by them or by me. Yuka, you better run. Either way, you're dead. Yuka, we gotta get away from this boy. Satoshi? Where? Where have you been? What happened? Where am I? That's what I want to know. Was I knocked out? Did Kazami knock him out? Is that what happened? As his sister was, you know, doing her business, he knocked him out, dragged him over here, an opportunity to get close to Yuka? I think that's what happened. The only explanation, at least, I think of. Yuka, where are you? Or are you there? I also read that wrong. Oh, we're in the staff room. Okay, thank you. I'm not reading that memoir. I said memory is the last video. Inventory of incoming students. Okay, that's one on the wall. Heavenly Host Elementary School closure date. Cool. Alright. I need to make sure I read all these. Strange but true stories of the occult. Chasing down the hidden past of the cursed school building. It really exists. Give it a look. Sure, read it. Over the course of several days, a series of... Are you going to read it all? Thank you. A series of incidents occurred within this town in which young children disappeared one after another. Their whereabouts were ultimately discovered throughout the police investigation, but it's said to find the findings were very much the worst-case scenario. 3 of the missing children were found dead in a concealed room beneath Heavenly Host Elementary School, officially unused throughout the school's history. The 4th missing children was thankfully still alive, quaking in fear on the ground. Presumably only moments away from demise when the police arrived. Capping off the nightmarish scene, there was an adult male member of the school's teaching staff who seemed to be in a state of confusion. In his hands were a pair of bloodied scissors. The survival elementary school student, after psychological counseling, gave official testimony fingering the scissored man as abductor and murderer. The staff member in question was officially charged with multiple counts of abduction and murder of minors, as well as the desecration of the dead body, or dead, I guess. He was quickly taken to trial, where the insanity plea spared him from prison or death, but resulted in his compulsory admittance to a mental hospital. Interestingly, perpetrator of these crimes was none other than the school's principal's own son, who was widely renowned for his juvenile personality. However, due to the mental element of unknown origin, he's begun losing his ability to speak by little by little during his years of teaching at Heavenly Host. Once his speech was all but gone, he began searching for ultimate places of employment, which occupied him for several months prior to the crime. The results of this endeavor were not favorable, however, as most of his days were spent straggling through the streets. His reputation quickly degraded. Several months after his admittance to the mental hospital, he managed to slip past the many nurses on duty and escape the premises. Immediately upon doing so, he made his way into the concealed basement room of Heavenly Host Elementary, where he took his own life by hanging. Oh my gosh. The 3 children had been killed were the Heavenly Host Elementary students, but the one girl who was rescued from the gaping maw of the eternal slumber was not. Following her close call, her and her family moved to another prefecture, far from the memories that no doubt would have otherwise haunted them forever. Sadly, this was only the beginning of the misfortune that would hereafter plague to the school, which had already earned itself many an unsettling rumor. Over the next few years, Heavenly Host would become a stage for countless incidents of rape, molestation, and suicide. Of an elementary school? With students' registration and attendance dwindling at the alarm rate of the response of these crimes, the school was eventually shut down. And whoever does that to children, don't let me find you. I will end you right then and there. There's no excuse whatsoever for doing that to a child. Or anyone really, but that's not fair. That's not fair, like, at all. I don't tolerate that one bit. And 60-year-old principal at the time had become infamous as the eccentric who adorned his walls, doors, and furniture with incomprehensible scrawls. Even later, forensic analysts of the writings throughout his office would make it a little bit more sense. His haphazardly scribbled enumerations. And the day after the school's closure date was finalized, this age-eccentric threw himself from his roof. He broke his neck in impact by dying instantly. As you can clearly discern, the sordid history of the school is indeed awful, but there are so many more to it than merely the series of unfortunate incidents. They're not accidents, incidents. The power greater than any of us can comprehend may be acting as a puppeteer from the shadows, maintaining an actual, tangible curse upon this property. And the key to all the lies within the sole survivor, the girl who's borne witness to the brutal murders and manipulation of the 3 children no older than she. The girl in the red dress, the one who got away. She didn't get away, she's still here though. So what do you mean? She didn't like leave. She's here with us right now. My investigation into the supernatural side of this horrific massacre is only just beginning. The rest assured, I intend to make this a regular feature. I began gathering data for the follow-up report, so stay tuned. The next issue promised to uncover more details in this morbidly fascinating story. According to this article, one girl survived the murders, but if this photograph is accurate, it's the girl that we saw. Then it's the same girl in the red dress we saw earlier. Yeah. So she didn't escape, unless she escaped that incident, but something possessed her to come back. I don't know. Because apparently you can get summoned by the charm or whatever and get into the school. She probably did that. Why would someone who wasn't killed in the haunting, who wasn't killed here, be haunting the school? Yeah, exactly. Heavenly Host Bulletin. The individual unaffiliated with the schools broke into the building last night and killed himself. So, okay, she could have broken and killed herself too, okay. This is the third such incident. The deceased was a 72-year-old single male in the neighborhood prefecture. What? Alright, let me look for any more papers. Man, that article was long. was, let's get this. There was a blood-stained cassette on the floor. It seems to be from a digital video camera. Pick it up? Yeah. Okay. Mini DVD labeled, Kabiki? Kabiki? Sensei? Alright. Let's leave. Damn, looks like it's locked in. Oh! How the frick did you get in here? Not to worry so much. Another well-being. It has tormented you to the core. It's an exquisite stigma that afflicts the living and the dead alike. Huh? Who are you? Her eyes are so cloudy. She looks like a dead fish. What is up with the dead fish eyes? I'm the spirit of the girl who died here. Okay. I'm really not sure how to respond to that. Exactly. Happiness and unhappiness are linked. Whenever one attempts to gain good fortune with a little effort, there's always a risk. What are you trying to say? You and your friends have become trapped in this school because you performed the Sachiko Ever After charm and messed it up. Sachiko, you mean that paper doll thing we all did? How did we mess it up? One of you chanted the phrase too many times, or too few. The number of participants determine the number of repetition that must be spoken. And somebody goofed. Gasp! You said it exactly 9 times, right? Sachiko, we beg of you. 9 times. You have to say it 1 time for every person present, no matter, or no more, no less, or the charm will fail. I'm pretty sure it wasn't me. I remember saying it 9 times. So did someone else mess up? And is that why? No. No, I'm not going to start placing blame. Good for you. This wasn't my fault, or anyone's fault. It may have been on purpose. One of your friends probably thought the whole thing was silly and just didn't even bother to count. Or maybe a misguided member of your group didn't want the fun to end and knowingly fumbled the charm to vain attempt the prompting a do-over. That could have been possible, but Mayu wouldn't have known. The only person that would have known is Ayumi, because she's the only one that read the charm. And Mayu really wanted everyone to stay together, but she didn't know the negative effects of it not working. Thus, for her really liking her friends and didn't want to leave the school, she would have rather had everyone stay together, connected in a charm, not a curse, you know? Because she didn't have any ill feeling towards anybody. So I don't think it's Mayu. And Yumi is the only one, other than Yoshi, who kind of sounded like it was silly. But he said he did it 9 times. So I don't know. Yuka's 8th grader, so she knows how to count. She knows how to count to 9. So I'm thinking, who would have messed it up? Who would have... 9 times, huh? Teacher would have said 9. She'd go along with it. I don't know. I don't know, man. No. Even if it wasn't on purpose, some of your friends have the tendency not to take things very seriously, no? It's not inconceivable that they've messed up. And just say, oh well, it's not like we'll ever be found out. Without even realizing that their actions would ultimately damn you all. Would the glasses guy, Morishige, would he possibly have messed it up? But then again, I don't know. No one owned up to it, right? Not a single one of your friends said it to you. I screwed up. I'm so very sorry. Shut the hell up already. My apologies. I proposed far too many likely scenarios, it seems. Perhaps it's the nature of my job. I have long since abandoned my writings, after all. Wait. So, Ayumi follows this girl. And she's the one that wrote the Sachiko charm, whatever, on the internet. I'm starting to think, because of her personality right now, that she purposely went in there looking for a friend, right? Looking for somebody. She could have wrote the wrong thing, right? Like, she could have purposely wrote the wrong way to do a Sachiko charm, entrapping everyone who reads it in order to look for someone, someone. She could have she banned herself in this realm in hopes that whoever reads her thing, sees it, that person does a charm and gets sent to this dimension as well. That could also be one of the possibilities. I'm thinking, that's what I'm thinking right now, that she's purposely messed it up. Because she's thinking of way too many scenarios. Even though, she has no idea what any of our personalities are. Except for the ones that she's met, obviously. But she is very suspicious to me right now. And the fact that she just shows up at random points of my game, red flags. Anyways, do you still have that scrap of paper doll? No? Be sure you hang on to that, and hang on to it tight. Treat it like a memento of those who are dear to you. Sorry to cut this short, but I'm in a bit of a hurry here. It seems I have forgotten separated from my little sister, and there's still some other people I need to find, too. I love Satoshi. He's ranking up on me. He's just like, cut the crap, please. Thank you for this information, but I got a little sister I need to attend to. I can't just sit here and have this conversation with you. Especially with those ghost children all around. Such concern for your friends, and all the impulse that goes with it, stirring the heart into action. It's a truly noble sentiment. That's all the charms really are, They represent one's regards for the people. They're like micronomes of the soul. Whether it be love or hate, all you need is truly strong emotion to set them off. The stronger it is, the more powerful the charm. Splendid man's look. I'm burning up. Wait, hold on. What are you... What? I didn't get to read it. Sorry, I blanked out for a second. It feels like my body's on fire. Stop it. Please stop. Boss, you... refrigerate? She's chanting something. I'm not saying that. We will not allow anyone to stand in our way. Those who do will suffer something consequence, I guess. Now go to the one who occupies their thoughts. Though you probably won't make it in time. She is evil! That or she's possessed, like everyone else. Gosh. Yuka, hold on. What? That was it? Oh my gosh. Well, this video might be a little bit shorter. We didn't really get too much into it. So, I might do a double upload. Just so we can start, a new video. So, Hope you enjoy it. Leave this video a thumbs up. Lets me and YouTube know y'all enjoy the content. And subscribe to on the Wolf Pack. Always have to have new wolves. Hope you enjoy your Spooktober. So without further ado, I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.